Alright, so in this video today, I'm going to be talking about Anfernee Simons and how his level of play in this past season has led me and many other people to believe that he's going to be a future star in this league for many years to come. Now, in this past season, his production level was amazing. He jumped from 7 points per game to 17 points per game, and in the games that Dame didn't play in, he averaged 22 points and 5.5 assists. This level of play led the Portland Trail Blazers to have a lot of faith in him and therefore trade CJ to the Pelicans in order to allow Anfernee Simons to have that starting two-guard spot next to Dame for next season. Now, what stands out about this guy so much that he fits next to Dame so perfectly? Well, I'm going to tell you. So on catch and shoot 3-point attempts, he shoots 48% on 3.4 catch and shoot attempts per game. Now, he's someone who can play on and off the ball due to this and is a sniper. So you can't leave this guy open. You can't let him catch and shoot because he's going to hit the shot, which allows the coaches to, and Chauncey Billups to run pin down action for Anfernee Simons for him to move off the ball, some floppy action from the corner. So either way, you can get Anfernee Simons open looks with or without the ball, which is also a benefit. And here's why he can also do damage on the ball. So on 7 or more dribbles, Anfernee Simons shoots 39% from 3 on 2 attempts per game. So he's someone who has great isolation and shot creating potential, as he can create his own shot and kind of size the defender up, step back 3, or do whatever to create his own shot from 3. So he can shoot off the clip. He can shoot off on the move at a high clip also, which is something which is very beneficial for the Portland Trail Blazers, and himself being a dynamic scorer. And on wide open threes, he shoots 51%, and on open threes, he shoots 41%. So if you're going to be a lazy defender that goes under a screen for some stupid reason, or you're late to a closeout, the likelihood is that Anfernee Simons is going to hit the shot and you're going to be on the bench for your poor defense. So he's someone that's going to give a defender hell, and you literally have to be right up tight to him with his quick release. Otherwise, it will likely be a 3-point basket in the Portland Trail Blazers' favour. So another thing that stands out to me is if you're going to be a guard in this league, especially next to Dame, you're going to need to be efficient, because CJ was a very efficient guard from all 3 levels. So that's something that Anfernee Simons is, because in this past season, he ranked in the 92nd percentile of combo guards in effective field goal percentage at 58.3%. So he's someone that when he takes a shot, you know it's going to go in to an extent, because even if it's a bad shot, like PG-13 would say, he has the ability to knock down these shots due to his 3-point stroke, his ability to get to the rim, which I'll touch on in a minute, and his mid-range ability. So he's a very efficient guard whilst also taking a high volume of shots. And another thing that really stood out to me is his ability to get to the rim, which wasn't always prominent in his early years. He was more of a spot-up shooter, and when he was finishing at the rim, he would finish very weak. However, in this past season, he's taken strides in the right direction, and he's now become a more stronger, more crafty finisher around the rim, which has led to his percentages from that area increase, and him being more dynamic, as due to his 3-point prowess, the defenders can't go under a screen. They have to go over and be very tight, which allows blow-by opportunities, which will give Anfernee Simons a lot of opportunities to get to the rim and finish with his either hand or with a floater, which he's been doing a lot this season. So the fact that he's improved his game in that aspect as well is kind of helping him become more of a dynamic player with the ball in his hands. And another thing which also stands out to me the most about this guy is his facilitating ability. We didn't really have a chance to see it, as his role off the bench was usually just to be a combo guard who can be a spark off the bench and a floor spacer for Dame and CJ. However, he averaged 5.5 assists without in games which Lillard was not playing, and CJ, he didn't play some of them, and after he was traded. But that doesn't really speak justice to the way he runs the pick and roll, finds open teammates, carves open the defense, and it's something which I really did not expect this guy to have, as in the past, like I said, he didn't really have the chance to be a traditional backup point guard. So the fact that he's improved this ability in the off season and with his trainers can really be shown on the NBA court and seen on the NBA court. So he's someone who can almost do everything on the offensive end, and it's like a clone/mirror of Damian Lillard himself. So no matter what happens in Portland, if you lock him up for 5 more years, you have a future star on your hands, and he could kind of take over the throne of Damian Lillard if he starts to slow down in 2-3 years time. So I ain't really got much to say about Anfernee Simons apart from this kid's a stud. Let me know what you guys thought about Anfernee Simons in the comment section down below. Like, subscribe the video, and I'm out.